Thank you for taking the time to listen to a Friday weekly summary of Just Legal History. I am your host, Mike. We are here at the beginning of February, and I heard that the groundhog didn't see his shadow, so we will see if the little guy is right and spring comes soon. Let's talk about several of the cases that were in the news this week. First, let's talk about the toxicology report for the three men who died after watching a Kansas City football game. While I don't think we have the official report, the initial news coming out was that there was THC, cocaine, and fentanyl. I don't know much about fentanyl, but the levels they found were supposedly above the level that will kill you. But it's hard to know from what they found was whether or not those people took fentanyl by themselves or was it cocaine that was laced with it. I think we know that the three people overdosed and took too much fentanyl and went outside either to smoke or maybe they thought they were hot from the drugs and then they died. They may have also been locked outside by accident. But right now we just have to wait. On to the Jennifer Crumbley case. Jennifer was on the stand again, and while I didn't watch all of it, she had to talk about her affair, that she knew about the gun, and that she and her son did target practice together, and that she also knew that her son was depressed at times. Her testimony finished up and they had closing arguments. Jennifer's lawyer tried to point out there was things that she as a parent that she did that might look bad, and parents can't be held responsible for everything their kids do. The prosecution, however, painted Jennifer as someone who didn't care about her son and knew he was having problems and that there were things that she could have done. Now we wait for the jury's decision. In regards to Delphi, there were 4 motions filed this week, with 1 court date set. The prosecution filed a motion to say that Baldwin and Rosie should be held in contempt of court for several actions, including releasing the crime scene photos. A hearing on that is scheduled for February 12th. The defense filed a motion to recuse Judge Gull, one to have Richard Allen transferred to another prison, and last, there was a motion filed today to allow for the contempt hearing to be moved further back so that they had time to prepare. So now we just wait for next week to see if those motions are heard or if there is anything new. In other news, Alabama executed Kenneth Smith this week. What makes this one different is that they used a new form to do it. They used nitrogen. It's supposed to be a painless death, but it's hard to know if it went well or not. So we'll see if that is used anymore. And last and not least, Alex Murdaugh had a hearing on Monday to determine if there was any jury tampering that affected the jury's decision. It started off with a bang, with the first jurors saying that yes, Becky Hill's statements helped influence their decision. However, the other jurors didn't say anything like that. Although we expected it to take more before a decision was reached, the judge ruled that the tampering did not meet the burden that was necessary to get a new trial. So as of now, Murdaugh will not have a new trial. If there are any cases that you would like me to look at, please let me know or put them in the comments below. Have a good weekend.